Hello and welcome back for another vintage cube draft. We got a nice first pick here. Picking up a Black Lotus is always a nice start to a draft. Let's see if we can abuse this properly. Other cards in this pack of notes, not really anything. If the Black Lotus wasn't here, I honestly don't know what I would have taken. Maybe like the steam vents. Pretty weak pack otherwise, but we'll snap up a Lotus. And then there's Oko and some blue cards. I guess we're picking Oko. Turn one Oko off of our Lotus. Don't know where this will lead us, but let's take the Oko. And then there's Windswept Heath, Urza, Renin 6, but that's not that exciting. Vendilion clicks fine. Nissa, no, not really. I think it's between Urza and Windswept Heath. I quite like Urza and Oko is a nice combination. Windswept Heath might just be the better pick, but I think we're just taking the Urza. That's a fun one. And then there's Botanical Sanctum, which can help play Oko. Sarah Paragon, which can buy our Lotus, but it's a 4-drop that I don't need too many of. Take a Birthing Pod, try and make a Birthing Pod deck. Don't think we're necessarily in that type of deck so far. I think I'll take the Botanical Sanctum. Yeah, that seems like the most likely to make our deck. Green Sun Zenith, this Talisman is interesting, but I think I have to just pick up a fetch here. Fetch lands are just so good for fixing, and having good mana makes your deck a lot better because you can't play all of your good cards, but if you have good lands, then those you can actually put into your deck. All right, Dream Halls again. I've looked at this card many times now, and I've not gotten it to work. Maybe I need to be more in on it, or need to watch some other people draft it to get good at it. I think I'm still going to take it here. Soul Herder is whatever. It's a cool card and you could definitely do some stuff with it, but it's kind of fragile. Waterlogged Grove is a fine land, but no. Shark Typhoon is good and Recurring Nightmare is good, but I think I'll take the Dream Halls and we'll see. We have Black Lotus Dream Halls, so that's a way to get it out fast. Sun Titan, Jiraga Tree Speaker, Winds of Abandon, the Tree Speaker, some sort of ramp deck. Yeah, let's take the Tree Speaker. Okay, there's Uro, which fits our blue-green stuff theme. Ren, which I haven't found to be that exciting. The ultimate's pretty good, but it's not that easy to get to. And then there's Cruel Ultimatum, if you want to go for this Dream Halls plan. I think looking at what we have and what we would be giving up, basically we're giving up Uro, and Uro hasn't impressed me that much. I'll just take the Cruel in case we get to the Dream Halls dream. All right, yeah, I was thinking maybe Enlightened Tutor comes back, making the Dream Halls plan more realistic. Let's take that. Now, I'm not saying you should try this at home. Definitely not. It is a fun one. And it's one that I've wanted to make work for a while. I've seen some people have success with it, but I haven't had much. So let's try. Then Hard Evidence, Dragon Lord Otarka, Silent Clearing. I think I'm just going to take this Hard Evidence. Not a great card, but a fine one, especially with Urza. It gets a little better as well. And I don't think I want to be playing Dragon Lord even off of Dream Halls. Renin 6 Nissa. I'll take the Ren. Then Kenrith, Sarah Paragon, Birthing Pod, Pia, and Kieran. I think it's between the Sarah and the Kenrith. This doesn't look like a Birthing Pod deck. And Sarah Paragon double white. I guess I take Kenrith. Murktide, Field, Acidic Slime. I'll take the Field. I don't think I want to play Murktide or Acidic Slime. I don't really think I want to play Field either, but it's more likely. And Wall of Omens. Okay. Well, we got a powerful card, but kind of went off the rails then. Now, there's Fractured Identity, which is quite strong. Ragavan, which doesn't really fit our deck, and Library, which often gets overlooked in terms of how powerful it is. I kind of want to take the Fractured because it's a double colored card and we can use that with our Dream Halls. Probably Library is better. No, I'll take the Fractured Identity. Mind Twist, Baleful Strix, Vampiric Tutor. We don't really have many black cards yet, but this does make the Dream Halls plan more consistent. I would love this Baleful Strix, but I think I'm going to take the Tutor. And then Watery Grave, Mana Confluence. The Watery Grave is quite good, and I think we should take it here. Mana Confluence might wheel. Take the Watery Grave. Oh, Atraxa is a fun one off of Dream Halls. Yeah, let's take that. Maybe Mind's Desire is just better. Yeah, I think Mind's Desire is stronger for our deck. If we have all these boom booms, then Mind's Desire seems pretty good. Okay, Magma Opus, Way to ramp. Good with Dream Halls. Yeah, let's take that. There's quite a bit of fat here. Pentet Prism, which does help ramp. The Ferry, which I don't think we want to take. I think it's between Sail into the West, which is our first draw 7. And those are pretty strong with the Dream Halls. We might be lacking in card advantage a little bit. I think I'm going to take the Sail into the West. I'm not sure about that one. Okay, Coalition Relic is nice. This was, one of these was the pack where there was a ritual, which we're not getting, which makes sense. I'll take a Talisman. We could use some more fixing. Okay, Mana Confluence is fixing, so we'll take that. Treachery, strong 2, but I think we need the Confluence. Desperate Ritual, which is a red card, and we're not really playing red. Fire Bluff or Parallax Wave. Guessing to take the Parallax Wave. This is a strong card. And then Dark Slick Shores. We still got the Displacer Kitten. Okay. Can we get maybe a Piece of Power, a Mox or something? No. Well, no, not power, but a Mana Vault does fit this deck, I'd say. Would love this Scalding Tarn. Probably doesn't come back. Wouldn't mind this Regrowth, but let's take the Vault. There's Tendrils as a way to win, which I don't know if we really need that badly. Then this, pretty important as well, just to have better mana. I think I have to take this Biome here. Love Preordain, Tendrils. Maybe one of those comes back. All right. Breeding Pool, Third Path Iconoclast is fun too. Sylvan Caryatid, Ancient Tomb. We just picked up this Headquarters, so the Breeding Pool is not that important. Fable is a bit ambitious, but very good. Still tempted to take the Fable. That's probably wrong. Now let's take the Ancient Tomb. Okay, Mox Diamond, Leovold. I think we're going to take the Diamond. We can use some more fast mana. I do want some more card draw as well, but we'll see if we can find some of that. And then there's the Fairy, Time Warp, the Raffine's Tower. Fairy is good against counter spells, gives us a little bit of interaction. Let's take the Teferi. Ooh, Echo of Eon. This Triome I'd love to, but I think the Echo to Dream Hall's plan. This deck's gonna be fun, hopefully, but it's not great. It's lacking in this department, the low drops, but Echo is the pick here. Tameo, Hallowed Fountain, Mystic Conflict. I don't want to take the Tameo. The Regrowth that fills our graveyard, does some stuff. And then Chromehost Seed Shark, Savannah, Ledger Shredder. I think the Savannah is more important than these cards. We do want to have a reasonable mana. Mana Flare, Nurturing Peatland, Regrowth. I guess we take the Regrowth. Or do we take the Peatland for fixing? No, let's take the Regrowth. And then Tendrils as a way to win, or Scrubland for fix. Can we win without Tendrils? Yeah, but not easily. So I think this is a deck that does want the Tendrils. Take out the Parallax Wave and the Kitten for now. I don't know if we have enough mana generation, but we'll see. Okay, Breeding Pool, the Iconoclast. I think we just take the Breeding Pool. Reprieve might be a good one, at least in early play. Elspeth, Eternal Witness, Life from the Loam. This is not really a Loam deck. Take the Witness and Mother. Okay, don't think this is the ideal deck, and I need to figure out how to actually draft Dream Halls, but we'll see. Like one Swamp's probably fine. Don't think I really need a Forest. Oh, maybe I do. This is 16 lands. I want one more. Maybe do I want a Swamp in this deck? Can't imagine that being right. 41 card special. Let's go. Okay, round 1. We have this hand. I guess we keep it. It has a lot of mana. No way to actually cost any cards except for Reprieve and Mana Vault, but we'll see. Forest, Delighted Halflings. Our opponent is ramping, but they did mulligan. Go Island, Vault, Sylvan Library. Okay, that's fine. Can draw a lot of cards with that, but we just want time, I guess. Guess we just play our planes here. And then we can fetch for our missing color green next turn. Hope to reprieve something juicy here. If we find a black source next turn, we can even play Atraxa. Okay, they paid a bunch of life. Utopia Sprawl. Yep, sure. Chose red. Hex Drinker. Could reprieve this. I think I will, because they're likely to just dump mana into it otherwise. And now they can't actually cast it this turn. Oh wow, we found our black source even. So we can play Oko. And then after that, they're cycling a Jetmir's Garden. So that means their hand's not great. This was their plan. But we can dump an Atraxa next turn after playing Oko this turn, which seems... And then we'll just get a Savannah or just a Forest to play around, like a Wasteland or something. Create a food. Forests are good. Verdant fetching down to 9. The Hex Drinker coming out again. Halfling coming at Oko. Now just... Oh, Oko's dying? Sure. All right. Yeah. That worked. Their Hex Drinker we won't be able to interact with, most likely. So it does put us on a clock, but Atraxa puts them on a clock. Okay, I have Empiric Tutor as well. Let's go Atraxa. This Cruel Ultimatum is looking kind of funky here. We could take Regrowth instead of the Cruel. Or we could just, no. If I tutor for Dream Halls next turn, I won't be able to play it right away. So we'll take the Fairy, this Talisman, maybe the Watery Grave, the Enlightened Tutor, and Regrowth, I think. Pretty good. Discard, I guess I'm discarding the Watery Grave anyways. And a Plains. Opponent is deep in the tank on their library, but they're also in deep trouble. Oh, wow. They paid life. So are they able to kill my Atraxa? No, they're just scooping. All right. We'll take it against them. Is there anything I'd want to change? I guess Parallax Wave is quite good. Maybe the Hard Evidence can go because their creatures are probably generally bigger than what Hard Evidence. Yeah, let's go like this. I'm thinking that maybe Urza doesn't necessarily need to be in the deck either, but we'll see. I guess I keep this. We can get a pretty quick Tameo. We wouldn't necessarily have something amazing to do with it. Play the Mox Diamond, discard the Plains, and we could Magma Opus to make a treasure. Ragavan. We're getting hit by Ragavan. Exiled Darkslick Shores. That's fine. And Delighted Halfling. Yep. I think I will discard this Magma Opus to make a treasure. It's not likely to get cast anytime soon. Okay. Sail into the West. Well, I think I also want to play Tameo and choose Black Lotus. No, just some lands and a Tendrils and a Fractured Edit. Next turn we can play Sail into the West and use Tameo to dig for Dream Halls at this point then. Guess with the hand that we have, that's the card we want most. Dashing Ragavan, I would assume. Are they going for the treasure or the loyalty on Tameo? Yeah, they have to kind of go for the treasure. They exiled a Talisman, which they can play now. And I'm happy to not draw that Talisman, to be honest. Yep, they do play that. What is this? Ren and 6. Okay, plus the Ren, return nothing. Think we just go digging for the Dream Halls. Would be nice if we found it. Dream Halls, no. But we did mill Echo of Eons. So we'll play our land. I think just sail into the west. I mean, it doesn't matter. I'll vote return. Yes, let's discard our hand and draw 7 fresh ones. Nothing to do with this. I guess we are assured Dream Halls next turn, as long as Ragavan doesn't exile it, and then we can do some stuff. Ooh, Wasteland. Oh, that's painful. We can still play the Dream Halls though. Oh, geez. Minsk and Boo. They're gonna kill my Tameo? That would suck. I guess they're just going for my face. They've been pretty aggressive so far. This is going at Tameo, that's going at Tameo. Okay, so I won't be able to use Tameo to rebuy. No. They get back to Wasteland as well. Okay, I have crop rotation. So there's some sort of Naya deck with some disruptive elements. Well, it's Empiric Tutor. Has to be Dream Halls, I imagine. The only downside is we have a lot of our good cards in the graveyard. The Dream Halls and Yogwill. Dream Halls doesn't work. Maybe Yogwill does work. Well, whatever. We'll just take the Dream Halls and see where we go from there. So there's that. Play a land. Yeah, let's just run out the Dream Halls. And then we can play Teferi. This is not a great plan, to be honest, because we don't have many colored or cards to actually discard. So we'll bounce Boo, bound Reprieve. Yeah, that doesn't necessarily help. Maybe we can get another turn. Atraxa actually is a good one. Just checking to make sure what the correct Atraxa is. It's the Grand Unifier. So now more of our good cards are in the graveyard. Let's see if they can kill us. I don't know. Yeah, I guess we can flashback Echo of Eons and then hope for the best with that. They make a Boo. They can Wasteland us. That doesn't matter that much. Okay, kill Teferi, kill Tameo. Okay, Dark Confidant. This is a pretty crazy deck here. Oh, okay, yeah, that's good enough. They killed our Dream Halls. We have no way to win anymore. Maybe I take out the Urza, actually. It doesn't do that much. Elspeth seems pretty good versus them. Wall of Omens. To have Ragavan, Wall of Omens seems to suck a lot less, as does Hard Evidence. What else would I cut? Maybe I do cut the Elspeth. I do have some big boom booms. Just the Wall of Omens. Don't know if I have time for regrowth. Yeah, let's take out the regrowth, put in the Elspeth, and just we'll see where it goes. I guess we just are lacking a little bit of early plays, but I'll keep this and go plains into Dark Slick Shores into Wall of Omens and hope to find another blue to maybe find our dream halls or something. We'll see. If we find another white, we could also potentially ramp into Elspeth. We can Enlighten Tutor for Black Lotus or Mana Vault. Stomping Ground. Sure. I wouldn't mind. Okay. Chrome Mox, Exiling, Lightning Bolts, Dashing Ragavan. They really do love to dash their Ragavan. Well, hope they don't hit something important. The Talisman again. Okay. Well, Ragavan is not nearly as good in the face of this Wall of Omens. Okay, sail into the west. There is Ragavan again. Are you just gonna kill my Wall of Omens? No, scoo. On upkeep, I can tutor for Lotus, play Ancient Tomb, play Lotus, play Elspeth. That seems pretty good, so let's do that. Just have to hope that they don't have the Terrasunder. And then Elspeth can maybe run away with this game a little bit. Terrasunder would suck, because we invested quite a bit of cards in this. Okay, Fable, that's okay. They have one card left in hand. Exile my Black Lotus. Yep. It's annoying, but fine. Okay, Reprieve, I don't mind. Make some more soldiers and just try and win off of this Elspeth. They discarded 2 lands. Okay, Cracking a Treasure. Acidic Slime. Yeah, I guess I reprieve this. Magma Opus. No, let's plus Elspeth. Play this. And they're going to Acidic Slime my Dark Slick Shores, and then this stuck in my hand. And then I'd rather just draw 7 new cards. They will get 7 new cards as well, but that's fine. Let's just make this game a little bit more exciting, shall we? Okay. Play Mox Diamond. Discard these planes. Play Coalition Relic. And then pass. And next turn we can just cast Atraxa. We'll see what they can do. Also next turn our Elspeth goes ultimate. So there was a reason to maybe wait. They also discarded a Seasoned Pyromancer, which is, oh, I guess, yeah, it's kind of weird. Seasoned Pyromancer seemed pretty good here too. Wow. Well, we gave them an Assassin's Trophy to kill Elspeth. That's unfortunate, but we'd love to tap them out of green. Glided Halfling. Okay, they are tapping out. Oh no, maybe not. Smuggler's Copter. Sure. Put a charge counter here and untap. Cruel Ultimatum. Make a black mana, I guess. Maybe I should have chosen blue. It doesn't really matter. We can Dream Halls Atraxa and kind of go from there. I just hope they don't have Terrasunder. If they do, it's not the end of the world. I think it's better to just play Atraxa, but we came here to cast Dream Halls, so let's do so. Discard Tendrils. Okay, Atraxa's resolve. They haven't responded right away. Oh, well, they respond with the concession. So that was good. Well, no. Next, on to the next one. Round 2. We have our Dream Halls and we can power it out on turn 2. Not that we have anything to do with it then, but we'll keep. Could also choose to power out Oko, but that doesn't seem great. I think I'll just chill for now. At some point, tutor for Atraxa, cast that off of Dream Halls, and then I'm gonna play the island. If they have a duress, I don't really want to tutor anyways. Okay, Savai Triumph, some sort of Mardu nonsense. Yogwill, sure. Just need one more mana source as well. There's a Saga. There's some sort of artifact deck. Is this Ragavan again? No, Walking Ballista. Am I tutoring now? No, I don't think so. Okay, so we can play the Savannah and play Oko. I think is correct. Or Active Vampiric Tutor. And then next turn do the Dream Hall stuff. But getting down an Oko earlier, giving them something to worry about maybe, sounds fine with me as well. Okay. So they're going to make a construct probably. They're keeping up mana. Okay, Watery Grave. I guess I just elk my food. Play the Watery Grave. My creature is going to be smaller than their construct, but I think this is fine. Let's see what they get with their Saga. Ooh, Candelabra and a Skull Clamp. So they're 5/5 constructs. So they could kill my Oko. I think I'm just going to block here and keep them busy with Oko for a little while longer. And then let's think we get Atraxa. That seems like the best card here. Play Ancient Tomb, Dream Halls, and then do we discard Tendrils or Yogwill? I guess it has to be, or the Tendrils, keeping Yogwill in hand. We can take not that many cards actually. Plains, Coalition Relic, or well, Mind's Desire, Urza, Mox diamond. Only 4 cards. Play the Mox diamond. Discard the plains. I could Mind's Desire for 3, which is not a lot. Oh, 4. It's not a lot, but I think is what we will be doing here. Just need to hit some other form of card draw maybe. And we have some boom booms in here. Oh, Fractured Identity is a nice one, although not that exciting on this board. A land, no. None of the land. Come on, give me something good. Oh, Echo Vions. That does qualify. Do we Echo first or fracture first? What would I even fracture? Just one of the tokens? Yeah, I think so. Cast the Echo. Yeah, we should be able to kill them now. Then a Black Lotus. Discard Tameo or Magma Opus, discarding Tameo. Tap and tap this. Discard Tameo. Draw some cards. Alright, it's good. Well, that went well. Dreamhouse is a fun card. Had to get a little lucky there, but we did. Parallax Wave seems fine. Urza again, maybe not for the main deck. Yeah, I think this seems fine. Okay. Yeah, I'll keep this. We can play a turn 3 Tameo. We can find our Dream Halls. We have Parallax Wave to mess with their stuff. But that seems okay. Okay, Candelabra. Not sure why this is in their deck. Okay, that's Mana Vaults. So let's go Island Vault. Is it just to untap like Urza Saga or be a target for it and have more artifacts? Maybe they have Tinker? That could be the case. I don't think I want to run out Tameo because I can do that next turn off of just this talisman and I save my Mana Vault mana for when I really would want to use it. They're just sitting there doing nothing, which is fine by me. No. Okay. Oh, I thought I had already played a green source. Guess I didn't. Yeah, I'll just play out the Parallax Wave. The surprise element's gone, but at least we've spent our mana. The breeding pool threw me off. Where's this fine? Guess I'm gonna eat the construct. And then now I will play Tameo, most likely. Okay, Magma Opus. Could cast the Magma Opus, killing the Urza. Yeah, I can. Tap this. Seems worth it. Pretty good. Just randomly ramping out Magma Opus off of this talisman as our 1 red source in the deck outside of like Mox Diamond. Oh, I guess we have more. We have a few, but no actual lands. Mana Confluence. So yeah, we have a reasonable amount of red sources. Baleful Strix. Okay. That, no, don't want to pay. Drew a Watery Grave. I think I'm just going to attack. If they want to block and kill my elemental, that's okay. I don't think that's going to win us the game anyways. Okay, they decided not to. Play Tameo. What do we name? I guess Black Lotus? No. We did mill our Dream Halls, which we can get back next turn. And then we play our Watery Grave now. Tameo's pretty healthy here. On the Labra to untap a land. And then what is this? Assassin's Trophy or Tameo? Get another forest or an island? I guess an island. We can't regrowth our Dream Halls now. Is the regrowth in the sideboard? No, it's in the main. We get hit for 1. Retrofit a Foundry. Okay. Do I want to tutor for Lotus? Kind of. There's not much else that I would want. And I think the Lotus could be good here. Off of the sail into the west. Parallax Wave still there. We draw the Lotus. Let's play Breeding Pool. Let's keep this back. Let's play... Oh, this is getting countered. Ooh, Paradoxical Outcome. So they draw a bunch of cards. I was gonna wait to the end of their turn to maybe use the sail into the west, but if this is what they're doing, then it's probably better to just go ahead and do this now. Make them discard all of their stuff. I guess they can choose to keep it as well, but at least they won't have had the advantage. And there's the regrowth. And I can discard Mana Confluence to have up Reprieve, and then plus this and attack for 4. There's a Saga. They discarded an Ulmog and a bunch of lands and their artifacts. So we actually gave him a good hand, or a better hand than what they had, most likely. Minsk and Boo. Well, actually, Minsk and Boo is fine. We can just use our Lost Wave counter for it. Yeah, let's just wave that away. And then we can kill the Minsk and Boo with our Elemental. Smuggler's Copter. Yeah, that's fine. Something Teferi could bounce. Okay. The land doesn't help us much. Then here, kind of want to go for the Dream Halls. We haven't seen... Well, I guess Assassin's Trophy could be annoying, but the first thing we're going to do is play Atraxa by discarding Reprieve. So, regrowth Dream Halls. Actually, we have a Teferi out, so it doesn't... There's not much that they can do. All right, they scoop. Nice. 2-0. I didn't think this deck would perform that well, but it's doing things and it's quite powerful. We do have Black Lotus and Mana Vaults for busted shenanigans. Let's see if we can actually get a trophy. All right, finals. Yeah, this hand does ramp and has a draw 7, so let's keep. A bit of painful because we're gonna go Ancient Tomb Talisman, tapping our Ancient Tomb a bunch maybe. Forest from our opponent, Mox Emerald. All right. Nice. Sylvan Library. I think playing the headquarters here is better, even though it might mean that we have to take 3 to reprieve a spell. That does let us cast Sail into the West next turn. Maybe they pay a bunch of life to draw extra cards, and we can kind of get them. Life is a resource, as they say. Yeah, I don't really want to counter that. Not for 3 life anyways. I know we're elves. Let's just pass. We can sail. We give them a fresh hand, and they have quite a bit of mana too. I think I might be best served waiting 1 more turn. Reprieve whatever. Ooh, crop rotation. Could reprieve this. We can try again next turn. This does mean their library doesn't get reset, which I think is a good enough reason to do this. Hard evidence. Well, it's not great, but whatever. Okay, they're doing it on upkeep because they still want to reset the library. Makes sense. Are they getting a Cradle? Be more scared if they get Dark Depths. Thespian Stage. Do they already have the depth? Sorcerer of Crufix. Yep. Play a land. I think we play an island. I think Hard Evidence is going to save us some life, which with this Ancient Tomb is gonna be relevant. Let's sail into the west. Let's embark. We're giving them a bunch of cards too, which is scary, but Pest Infestation, Questing Beast. Ooh, Pest Infestation is kind of annoying. There are fellows on top. Ulamog, but they don't quite have Ulamog mana. Okay, Mana Crypt. They also have Channel. It's a scary deck. Pest Infestation, those are gone. Block their Breeding Pool. So Ulamog costs 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we have to bounce the Rafellos, otherwise we get Ulamogged next turn. And I don't really enjoy the thought of that. Bounce this. Mox Diamond. Let's go Mox Diamond. Discard this Reading Pool. Play the Watery Grave. Shock. Could play Urza. And then on upkeep, we can tutor for something. Don't think Dream Halls is the card we want to tutor for here. Could go get an Atraxa maybe. Yeah, we'd have enough for Atraxa, but then we just get Ulamoged. Maybe it's Echo Vions. Yeah. Questing Beast. We're also just dead to their aggro. Yeah. Lots of stuff. I have no idea what to get here, in all honesty. Maybe I just don't get anything. That doesn't seem right. Because let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Maybe we just get Black Lotus, spin Urza, and hope to get damn lucky. Play Atraxa, it just gets Ulamogged, we die. If we Dream Halls, we have nothing left. Yeah, I think as weak as that sounds, this is the plan. We could use the Wooded Foothills to get the Lost Forest. I'm gonna one. Shuffle. Oh, played the Lotus. That's not a bad one. Yeah, let's cast this. Oh, wow. That's exciting. Let's go blue. Tap the Construct. Go Dream Halls. And then I guess we discard Magma Opus, and we just have to hope they don't have removal for our Dream Halls. I think Atraxa is the card we want to play. The question is, what do we want to discard? Magma Opus, I think Tameo is just stronger, so we discard this. Oh, nice. Okay, Teferi seems good. Mind's Desire seems strong. Coalition's Relic seems good. Enlightened Tutor, I guess I get a Plains. And it's Enlightened Tutor, or do I not want Mind's Desire and just take Cruel Ultimatum? I mean, we're already at 5 storm. Mind's Desire has got to be better. Let's say done. Then cast Teferi, discarding the Enlightened Tutor. We can actually bounce our own Atraxa and get more value that way. Okay, opponent is in the tank. Are they trying to cast something off of Dream Halls now? Pest Infestation is a sorcery. They also have Upheaval. Oh wait, we saw what they drew actually. So we know they have Channel, Upheaval, so they can't cast any of these cards. Then I think we bounce our own Atraxa, draw a card, can replay that. Oh, we drew Sail into the West. I think we go cast this, discard Sail into the West, get some more value. Let's get Oko, Mana Vault, Mana Confluence, Regrowth for the Tendrils, but I think Regrowth's fine. We'll get to the Tendrils at some point. And then an instant would be Vampiric Tutor. Then let's ask the Mana Vault just for some more Storm. I guess we can Mind's Desire now. Storm count of 9. This is likely to win. We have 4 cards left in our deck. This is already a Tendrils, so let's just start there. I didn't think we were gonna win this game this turn, but oh man, that spin on Urza was just insane. So insanely lucky, but I guess we played to our odds. Versus them, I like the Parallax Wave for sure. I don't really like the Urza as good as it was here. It was just lucky. I don't think Urza should have made our main deck. Hard evidence without the Urza is not that great. Penrith, Elspeth. I don't think Elspeth can overpower their most busted draws. Maybe Eternal Witness. Just good on Dream Halls though. Yeah, maybe Elspeth if you just play a bunch of big dum-dums. We'll keep this. We need a green source, but the potential of this hand is quite high, I would say. Okay, they have the Mox Emerald Star yet again, and the Sylvan Library, so okay. Good for them. Parallax Wave, I don't mind. Go Mana Vaults, pass. Really do need that green source. I guess we have the Magma Opus to also make a green source if we really want to. Sylvan Carroted. Didn't draw any extra cards. We did find our green source, but this could also be our white source. I guess we have a white source here as well. Yeah, we can fetch Savannah. Fetch Savannah, play Oko Talisman, and then next turn, if they have creatures that we need to answer, we can play Parallax Wave. Okay, yeah, this seems fine. We can also play Tameo. So this was the right turn to use our Mana Vault mana, I guess. Although if we hadn't, we would have been able to Magma Opus next turn. Maybe that's good too. Thespian Stayed. 4 mana. Sail into the west. Okay. Yeah, I guess we are embarking. Discard my hand, draw 7. Yep, that's good. No, we can't untap that. Now what? Nothing super exciting to do here. Go Botanical Sanctum, and I guess we play Teferi, bounce their library. We drew Ancient Tomb and just make this into a creature. Lotus Yogwill, which will be powerful at some point. I do have to be wary of channel nonsense, but we'll see. Question is, do I want to untap my Mana Vault here? I think I do. I don't really have anything to do right now. And we can have a big Yogwill Mana Vault turn coming up. Let's plus the Teferi. Their Mox, yeah, just constrict their mana a little bit. And then play Ancient Tomb. Yeah, I think I want to play Ancient Tomb next turn anyway. I want to have it in play. I'm going to go for a big turn. Play that now. Yeah, there's Channel. Hopefully it's not Upheaval. Guess there's worse things for me than Upheaval, but it's on the list. They made blue mana with Sylvan Carroted, so it does feel like this could be Upheaval. We have some fast mana. Maybe Upheaval isn't actually that bad. Depends on what they play afterwards. Yeah, there's the Upheaval. Are they going to go like Upheaval into play Ulamog? I guess we are able to play Oko and Elkit or Teferi and bounce it. If that's what they do. They are playing a ton of life. Emrakul is not even game over, to be honest. We can go down to 3. There's nothing to annihilate her. There's nothing to annihilate her, so maybe this is fine. Fairy bounces Emrakul. I mean, we're definitely not in great shape, and we can't Elk it because then we die. It has to be Teferi. I would love to have Oko down, but that doesn't seem realistic. This makes white, plays this, and then Teferi bounces your Emrakul. We're not out of it yet, and we drew Coalition Relic. I think I want to cast that. Counter here. We will take 1 damage of the Mana Vault. Can I hope to dodge Questing Beast, I guess? Ancient Tomb, unlikely that we are able to pay life for that. Same for this. Discard this as well. Let's see. They're also on 4 life, so they don't have that much to work with. No Questing Beast. No Questing Beast. Sylvan Library. Yeah, that's fine. All right. Can we get there? Can we get there? Nope, I'm not paying for that. We'll make green mana, I guess. Play this. Play Oko. Elk our Mana Vault. Up our Teferi and put a charge cannon on a relic. We'll have to dodge the Questing Beast. Come on. Would be such a sweet game to win. Survived an Emrakul attack. Got our whole board bounced. I think if they had just or Emrakul us, we would have been in a worse shape. What they did now. No Questing Beast. Please. No. Okay, Solemn. Solemn is fine. Solemn is fine. Think we might be able to go for the win or not. No. So let's see. I want to try and make it so I don't lose the Questing Beast. I have 1, 2, or 5 mana. Let's go with, I guess we can leave back our Mana Vault as a blocker then. Let's make white mana. It doesn't really matter that much. Plus the fairy. Can regrow our Lotus. That seems fine. Play the Savannah. Play the Talisman. Make a food. And then I can play the Lotus. So I can fractured identity on instant speed. I played the fairy. I think that's relevant enough. And I don't really want to attack because I don't really want to give them the card off of Solemn. We can also crack our food to gain life, so we can play this Vampiric Tutor and Tutor for the win with Tendrils. Kogla, the Titan Ape, enters the battlefield, fights up to one target creature you do not control. When Kogla attacks, destroy. Okay. I don't think this matters. Kill my Mana Vault, which is whatever. And they can attack me because but we have the food, we wouldn't die. And then on upkeep, we tutor for tendrils, and then we should win. This has been quite the draft. Tendrils, draw. I guess we just crack this for black. Yogg will cast this, and let's not make a big thing out of this. Let's just go and play our tendrils. Oh my! That was awesome. That was awesome. I didn't think our deck was like amazing or anything. It did work and it did get there. It had enough powerful cards, enough flexibility, some stuff to do, some tricks. Maybe misbuilt it with the others in the main, but it was fun to finally draft a Dreamhalls deck that I've been wanting to do for a while. I hope you enjoyed this one as well, and I'll see you for the next one.